What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Planetbase. And as you can see, we're doing quite well, actually. As you can see in the stats in the top right corner, we are producing quite a lot of everything now. I'm pretty happy with how everything's going. The only thing I'm actually having to rely on buying are medical supplies, and that's going to end today. Then eventually we will not have to buy anything, which is perfect. Everything can be made here. So that's what I want to aim at doing today, is that we want to get this extra biodome in this area, and I want to get these canteens finished off so then it's done and we don't have to worry about it. As well as that, I've been looking at this area and we need storage actually quite soon, I reckon. So we're going to have to put a whole bunch of storage down here. Eventually I think I am going to move this, because the issue is that these are our mining facilities here. They create this ore, and these robots have to then go all the way through here and around just to get to here. So if we end up getting rid of this, and even just putting, keeping those two, but get rid of that one there, and put an airlock here, and then just put, like, you know, one of these there or whatever to connect it, then they can run that way. It'll be much quicker for them to get their materials there, and it'll make it much easier for life. So what I want to do today, as I said, is getting some of this stuff going. The power situation I've been trying to work on off camera, and it's been working well. I think I've got it stable for now. Probably when we do these expansions, then we're going to have a little bit of an issue. But we've got 9 solar panels and 9 wind turbines at the moment, and we've got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 10 power storages at the moment as well. So the base can fully run with everything turned on, which is what you want. We don't want to have to continuously turn things off. There are some struggling moments when you do have some bad days, when the sun isn't that much out, because this stuff does produce most of our power. Solar, the sun's only half out at the moment, and the wind are now kind of carrying it a bit for us. But yeah, it's on and off for us. But anyway, let's get this large biodome built, which is what I wanted to get done. So then that can go there. I actually will not put that one in just in case so people get stuck, and we're going to get a few of these canteen built. So I'm thinking we're going to do, I was thinking these 3, so that's the annoying part. So we're going to have to continue it like this. So let's go here and let's just do that. Now, can we get a canteen to this side of it here? That's where I would like to get a canteen, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get one in that area. So what we're going to do is do a canteen here and a canteen here. And now we've got this bit of a gap, but that's okay because I can fit some other stuff in there. So that's alright, because then what we can do is we can do another canteen here, and then another one here, and then you can do another one, where is it, canteen, I'm using it, another one here, and then that should be all the canteens we need. I need a few more sitting areas. We might need to place another row, so we might do like 1, 2, 3 canteen, and then that might be it, because we've only got 2 eating areas, and when we start getting the population up, we need more eating areas. We have enough food to fit for about 200 people, so if we get, like, say like these 2 for storage, we'll probably just get over 300, which is what we want. And then we get those other 3 for just sitting areas or so, or the next 6 for sitting areas, then actually can work quite well in our favor. Now, in this area here, I'm going to put actual dorms. This is where I'm going to put some dorms. I was thinking, it seems like you only can fit 1, which is a bit of a nuisance, actually. How is this looking? So I probably will need, actually, one of these in the area instead of a dorm. So we'll get, I place this here. And then would we be able to get another dorm just somewhere, or like, I don't think so. It's a bit of a shame. That's okay. Because you got this area here, and I was thinking of another one in this area, but it doesn't feel like it wants to fit. What you can do though is we probably can do like an airlock maybe, I was hoping. Yes, we can do an airlock. So just because we don't have too many airlocks at the moment, we got one on this side and one here, and then this will play practical for when building out this way, and then we've got these two over here which won't play too much help. So by doing that, at least the airlock, we probably could get an airlock in that area though, could we? Maybe? No? Oh well. I was hoping maybe. But yeah, so obviously this is going to take quite a while to build. We need a lot of metal. We do have a lot of metal. We got 47, but how much of it is free? Only 4, because these numbers then lie to you when you have all these manufacturing going. Like we've been making tons of gears, tons of semiconductors, guns. We're already at our max, so I have to shut the place down. So they don't actually store crap in it, because really I don't really need guns to be made anymore, because I'm only going to have probably about 10 to 15 guards overall in this base. Even though we don't really need them, I'm just going to anyway, just in case I accidentally miss the airlock. At least we have some sort of protection. And as well as that, as you can see, this is where we're going to put our medical supplies. Then over here we need to start making more stuff. We need to get our luxury in place. We need to get our laboratories in place. We need more areas for our colonists to sleep though. So that is my biggest worry, and it's the thing that's slowing us down from expanding at the moment, is the fact that we don't have a place for them to actually rest. So as well as that, we need more storage on this side of the build as well. So we need to look into doing that. So yeah, we're running out of room for sleeping areas. Like we've only got like that area over there on the right, and then this area up here. We kind of need another one in this area. So I'm thinking this little bit here can be a sleeping nook of some sort. And then yeah, then they can just slowly work towards that. But yeah, like I highly doubt all this stuff is going to get built in today's episode. Like it is going to take a while. We've got plenty of ore, but it just comes down to them processing it for us and getting it done, which is the annoying part, because it does take a while. We've run completely out of plastic, although I'm telling them to build all this. So yeah, it's again, it's a very time-consuming wait really for them to get all the materials ready. Hope they do that, so then this becomes priority, so then they actually can walk out this way, because they're either walking out there and walking around, or they're walking here and walking around. So what's he doing? He's done that. And yeah, so then we can at least have majority of this place done, and then we can actually start, like what I really need to do, because we need to get this sorted so then we can actually get our living spaces sorted, so then we can actually start properly expanding the colony, because the colony is sitting at, I think, what are we sitting at? 40? I think we are. Yeah, we're 40 colonists, we're 23 robots, so we're doing okay. Our prestige is climbing relatively high, and we still have not lost anyone to intruders. And the best thing I found out as well is when I was trying to get medics, we had 3 intruders sitting here waiting to get in, but they couldn't, and then we actually got 2 medics delivered, and that worried me, because I was like, okay, then they're going to kill them. They actually didn't, because they don't register to start attacking people until they're inside the base. So they just stood there next to each other, didn't worry. Then the intruders eventually died because they were there first, and then I just let the medics in, so it's perfect. It is really a great system. It's kind of, I guess it's a tiny bit cheaty in a way, because you can do that, but then, you know, the game is a bit cheaty itself, like with last season, how over the top it was when the prestige is so high. Like every second ship was 7 or 8 intruders, and every time you tried to get new people, it was only dropping 1 or 2, so it, like, the numbers were outweighing itself. So this is a way of balancing the game, in my opinion. So I've been talking for a bit, and they're almost done building these, which is good, but there's still a little while off. We can't really build anything else but them in today's episode. So I'm probably going to call this episode it. Again, it's always going to be another short one. I think episodes are going to always vary around 10-minute mark for this series, because it's you're kind of really restricted for what you want to do. So yeah, but anyway, next episode we'll try and focus on either some storage or finishing off this area. I might do some of it off camera. I would like to get some more cabins done, so then we can start ramping up the colonist numbers and getting these production numbers way higher. So anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. As usual, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So catch you later, guys.